Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Thank you. How far? Obedience, how far? Peter Obi is still a learner. Peter Obi kanamu. Peter Obi kanamu. I'm telling you. Peter Obi kanamu. Makana anagwa from the beginning. There is no way. Masinam said everything. There's no way you can save the zoo. If you serve the zoo, you will come back in shame. You serve the zoo, you come back in shame. We are too sophisticated for this zoo. I scribbled down something. You know, they want to speak English. I am going to small. I am going to small. Can swallow Hoyibo? Can throw Hoyiba na Bahara? We are too sophisticated for the technicalities of these one Nigeria bingos. We are too sophisticated for the technicalities of these one Nigeria bingos. Peter Obi, you are still a learner. I thank God for giving us the confidence and the assurance to stand still and hold firm to our movement for the emancipation of the people of God, for the exodus from the zoological republic of animal kingdom. While they are disgracing themselves and fooling themselves with their judiciary, our prime minister is relaxing somewhere and he is negotiating with the necessary entities to make sure that we have a smooth sail into Biafra. Did you see that? I came, I saw, and I conquered. Negotiation continues. And soon we'll be back to base. Did you see how humiliated these fools are? Look at it. Somebody who stole election, somebody who is Pablo Escobar, somebody who has no known identity. And now your so-called tribunal, do you see that? Tribunal dismisses PDP and the Labour Party cases over Tinubu's qualification. Did you see that? They dismiss your application, whatever cases you have. They are telling you that you are not even qualified. Because the only person qualified to govern the zoo, you must be a criminal with a good record. A good record of criminality is what qualifies you to govern that entity. A very good record of Iswori. If you don't have a good record of criminality, forget it. Don't even try. Don't try. If you cannot be like Hope Uzodinjo, if you cannot be like Tinubu, you cannot govern Nigeria. And hence, we don't want to be in a country of criminals or a country being governed by criminals, drug barons, and what have you. Hence, we have decided to move out, to find our way. Did you see that? Look at that. Our Prime Minister wrote them this. You know, it is time to actually make them understand that, look, we have the reason why we have continued to maintain the pace. We have continued to solidly maintain our position. The Prime Minister said, this is the technicality I was talking about. You didn't stop a criminal during selection. You know that what they have in the zoo is selection, not election. You knew he was a criminal. You knew this was a criminal. You did not stop the criminal during selection. You contested against him only to come out and start talking crime, history, and certificate. Nigeria is a fraud. And those supporting Nigeria are fraudsters. They can't survive without fraud. Like I said before, for you to be able to govern that entity called Nigeria, you must have a very high level of qualification in fraudsterism. Your fraudsterism, file must be big, like this. It must be huge. You must have a huge file of your activities in fraudery, in criminality, in fraudsterism. You must have it loaded. If you are not experienced in fraud, you cannot govern Nigeria. So you need experience of fraud to be able to govern that fraudulent entity. Do you understand what I mean? If you want to live a normal life, the only thing you do is refuse Nigeria, relinquish yourself from Nigeria, and become who you are. Ask for your freedom, fight for it, if need be. Did you see that? Why is our Prime Minister saying that? Because they said Shetima qualification, disqualification of candidate, a pre-election matter. So they said you should have dealt with it before election. All the things you are now doing after election, they are telling you it is what you should have done before election. So Peter will be coming to say, for you to be an honorable, you have to have an honorable way you arrive there. No, there is nothing honorable in the Zoological Republic. There is no honorability in Nigeria. There is no honor in the zoo. Nigeria is a criminal entity established by criminals with their criminal mindsets. You cannot advance such an entity. Do you see that? With all the evidence and everything they brought, everybody know what happened. But we knew it was going this way. We knew there is nothing you are going to get out of it. We knew from the word go. And we pitched our tent in Canaan. We pitched our tent in Biafra. And we stick on to it. We stick on to it. Peter Obi, you see, you are still learning. There is no integrity, does not work for Nigeria. Decency and uprightness does not work for Nigeria. You have to learn criminality and you have to master the art of it for you to advance, for you to excel in Nigeria, you must master the art of criminality. You must. And in fact, what they now do is they go and practice criminality outside the shores of the zoo. They become notorious criminals in America. They become fraudsters in England. They become kingpins in Europe. And then after they have been convicted, they have served their terms and have maybe negotiated their freedom, they will come back to Nigeria and become kings. You understand? That's why with Biafra, all the chieftaincy titles and all these, what have you, in Biafra land, we are going to strip all of them of all those titles. All. Every chieftaincy title that you earned from the government, it is consider it gone. Consider it gone. If it is not a title inherited from the fathers, if it is not a title that came from inception, in fact, which title came from creation in Biafra land? Nobody have a title from creation. So that is to say, it is only government that will hold sway. And if there will be local chiefs, the people will choose. The people will choose who will chief or king or igwe over them. The people will choose. Everything that Nigeria had their hand in, as far as Biafra is concerned, consider it already expired. Ihe ọbụla Nigeria kwadoro in Biafra land, ọ bụ igwe o, ọ bụ eze o, ọ bụ PG o, whatever Nigeria involved in, because Biafra will not be a criminal country. Biafra will not be a fraudulent country. So everything that Nigeria participated in, and it was erected or enacted in Biafra, it is disqualified and dismantled. Consider it so. Because for us to build a serene, a perfect, holy community and society, we must purge it of everything Nigeria. We must detox ourselves from everything Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Do you understand? I want to go through your comments. I know you are seeing what is playing out. If there's any one of you that ever had hope that Peter Obi would emerge and become your president, and that he will win Tinubu, didn't you see the confidence with which Tinubu is moving? They are talking in their judiciary. He is somewhere in India. And our prime minister was asking, is it not the same India they invited our prime minister to? So they were inviting our prime minister to come and have share the same program, whatever, with Tinubu. Ndara. We are waiting for the obedience to show us the meaning of all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary. Ndori, Umokoko. Umokoko. I'm telling you. Anything Nigeria involved in will never be pure. Never. So as far as Biafra is concerned, even some of the things that Nigeria built in Biafra, if they built hospitals, go and look at it. If they did road, go and look at it. They are either substandard, they are fake. Everything Nigeria did is fake. So we are building our nation from the scratch. From the scratch. Every year, they will do this road this year. It will be shining. Before next year, rain fall, the same road they just did. And they will tell you they paid Julius Berger, they paid CCC, AAC to do it. The next season, the road is already dilapidated. That is Nigeria for you. That is why Nigeria, we will make sure that there is no tentacles of Nigeria in Biafra. So, before the announcement of Biafra, any Nigerian in you, anything Nigeria in you, begin to purge yourself and detox yourself. The mentality of Nigeria, the reasoning of Nigeria, the lifestyle of Nigeria, detox yourself. Peter Obi, if you really wanted to be a Nigeria president, to rule in Nigeria, you should have learned the ways of Nigeria. You should have done the ways of Nigeria. You did not qualify. Because qualification for Nigeria, you need criminality as part of your qualification. So So if you did not qualify like that, I'm sorry. Very, very sorry. You missed it. You missed it. So, Umuchineke, we are still where we are. Remember, that is why we maintained our pace. All the people that were looking for political solution, that were looking for help from government and all that, you know, I'm sure you will not adjust your neck now and think where next you will face. Think about where next you will face. Excuse me. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. This is just the update I came to bring to you this afternoon to let you know that Peter Obi is a learner. He's a learner. He did not learn the ways of the zoo very well. He doesn't understand. We understand their ways. We know how they roll. And that's why we played their card with them. And now we are adjusting our ways to make sure our nation will never have a semblance of Nigeria. Not even an iota, not even an atom of Nigeria will be in Biafra. So when you know the strategies and the ways and the tricks of your enemy, you know how to confront them. God will continue to bless our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, with the wisdom. You see, when he was playing the Nigerian way, when he was the Zendibo of Finland or Zendibo of Finland, he understood the ways of the zoo. You understood how they roll. And now intermingled with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coached him very well. So he now understood the need to remain mentally tough, because Nigeria will push you, they will press you, they will force you. And if you are not tough, you will fall. So because our Prime Minister understood all these ways, he was in there and then he came out and it's just like me. Where I am now, there is nothing you will do to confuse me to work against my Prime Minister. Nothing. Nothing you will do to make me work against my Prime Minister. Nothing. If you like your propaganda, for me, it is Biafra first. If it is not Biafra, forget about it. Biafra first. So Biafra comes ahead of any other thing. Any other thing. No matter what you have to show or to do, Biafra for me. Biafra for me. So even if you like, you want to provoke me, you have ganged up against me, you have planned everything, you want to set me up. He said check up. No, okay, no problem. It is Biafra. You know? Some people will come out, look at the video he did against Simon Ekpa. You see, like one idiot was saying, I have all the videos you did against Simon Ekpa. Do you want me to send them to you? You want me to send them to you? I have all the videos. You said this against Simon Ekpa. I just kept quiet. I was just looking at him. You want me? You fought Simon Ekpa. I was just looking at him. Okay. You fought Simon Ekpa. Did I actually fight Simon Ekpa? No, I didn't. I don't want to go back there. I have always loved my Prime Minister. Always. And I remain loyal to the Prime Minister. May God bless our Prime Minister. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And may God bless Biafra. Nigeria is gone. Biafra has come. Until I see you again tonight, come Messiano. Shalom. Thank you.